Imagine a country where one of the world's highest mountains stands proudly, where traces of an ancient civilization still exist, and where a single journey can take you from snow-covered peaks to vast deserts and warm coastal waters. That country is Pakistan. But what makes Pakistan so special? Today we begin a journey through a land where nature, history, and mystery come together. Let's start in the north. Pakistan is home to some of the world's greatest mountain ranges. Among these giants stands K2, the second highest mountain on Earth, rising about 8,611 meters above sea level. But K2 isn't famous only because of its incredible height. Its steep terrain and extreme conditions make it one of the toughest mountains for climbers to conquer, and the world around K2 is just as incredible. Gilgit-Baltistan is filled with towering mountains, glaciers, rivers, and breathtaking valleys. Places like Hunza and Skardu attract visitors with landscapes that almost look unreal. Just imagine standing in a valley surrounded by enormous mountains, with glaciers above you and a powerful river flowing below. But Pakistan's story doesn't end with its mountains. Now let's travel thousands of years into the past. In the land that is now Pakistan, one of the world's earliest urban civilizations flourished. This was the Indus Valley civilization. One of its most famous cities was Mohenjo-Daro, located in Sindh. Thousands of years ago, its people built organized streets, houses, and sophisticated drainage systems. Think about that. Thousands of years ago, when modern cities were still far in the future, people in this region were already designing and organizing large settlements. That ancient history is one of the reasons Pakistan is so fascinating. But there's another thing that makes this country unique: its geography. In the north, there are snow-covered mountains. Across the center are enormous plains. In other regions, you'll find vast deserts. And in the south, Pakistan meets the Arabian Sea. All these completely different landscapes exist within one country. Then there is the Indus River, one of the most important rivers in Pakistan's history. For thousands of years, it has supported agriculture, settlements, and civilizations. Ancient communities grew around its waters, and even today, millions of people depend on the river and the land around it. But Pakistan isn't just about mountains, rivers, and ancient ruins. Its real identity can also be found in its culture. From Punjab and Sindh to Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and Gilgit-Baltistan, every region has its own languages, traditions, clothing, music, and food. Different cultures, different landscapes, and different histories all come together within one country. And perhaps that is what makes Pakistan truly special. So if you think Pakistan is just another country on the map, perhaps you haven't seen the whole story yet. Because this land holds towering mountains, ancient civilizations, powerful rivers, deserts, coastlines, and countless cultural traditions, and this is only the beginning. In the next chapter, we'll explore some of Pakistan's most incredible places, locations so beautiful and unusual that they might look like they belong in another world. Pakistan, not just a country, but a world of wonders. Imagine traveling through a country where, within a few hours, the landscape can completely change. One moment you're surrounded by enormous mountains covered in snow, then suddenly you're standing beside a crystal-clear lake. A little farther away, the landscape turns golden and dry, with endless sand stretching toward the horizon. And eventually the mountains disappear and the Arabian Sea comes into view. This is the Pakistan that many people never get to see. Welcome to Chapter 2. Pakistan's Hidden Wonders. Our journey begins in the northern mountains. Deep inside Gilgit-Baltistan lies a place that looks almost unreal: Hunza Valley. Surrounded by enormous peaks, Hunza is known for its dramatic landscapes, traditional villages, flowing rivers, and breathtaking views. But there's something even more fascinating. As you travel through the valley, you can find ancient forts standing high above the surrounding landscape. One of the most famous is Baltit Fort. For centuries, this historic structure watched over the valley from its mountain position. Imagine living there hundreds of years ago, looking down at the entire valley while enormous mountains surrounded you from every direction. But Hunza is only the beginning. Now we move towards Skardu. Here, the landscape becomes even more dramatic. Huge mountains rise around enormous valleys and lakes appear between rocky peaks. One of the most famous is Shangri-La Lake, known for its beautiful surroundings and peaceful atmosphere. But Pakistan has something even more surprising: a desert surrounded by mountains. In Gilgit-Baltistan, the Katpana Desert near Skardu is famous for its golden sand dunes. And here's the strange part: you can see massive mountains covered in snow in the distance while standing on desert sand. It almost feels like two completely different worlds exist in the same place. Now let's leave the north and travel toward Punjab. Here, the scenery changes again. Instead of towering mountains, you'll find enormous plains, rivers, farmland, and some of Pakistan's most historic cities. One of them is Lahore. For centuries, Lahore has been a major center of culture, art, architecture, and history. And hidden inside the city are buildings that tell stories from different periods of the past. The Lahore Fort and Badshahi Mosque are two of the city's most famous landmarks, but Pakistan's history becomes even more mysterious when we travel towards Sindh. Here, the landscape becomes hotter and drier, and hidden among this land are the remains of ancient cities. Mohenjo-Daro is perhaps the most famous. Thousands of years ago, this was a sophisticated urban settlement. Its streets, buildings, and drainage system give us a glimpse into a civilization that existed long before many modern cities were even imagined. But there is another side of Pakistan that many people forget. The coast. Travel all the way south, and the mountains and deserts eventually give way to the Arabian Sea. Karachi, Pakistan's largest city, sits along this coastline and has become one of the country's most important economic and cultural centers. From crowded streets to the open sea, Karachi shows yet another side of Pakistan. And then there are places like Hingol National Park in Balochistan. The landscape here looks almost like another planet. Rock formations, mountains, deserts, and the coastline come together to create scenes that seem impossible to find in one country. But perhaps the most incredible thing is this: all these places are connected by the same country. Snow-covered mountains, ancient ruins, golden deserts, historic forts, massive rivers, and a vast coastline. Pakistan isn't just one landscape. It's a collection of completely different worlds, and the deeper you travel, the more surprising it becomes. Because behind every mountain, every ancient ruin, and every forgotten road, there is another story waiting to be discovered, and we've only scratched the surface. In the next chapter, we'll uncover Pakistan's fascinating culture, traditions, food, and the people who give this country its true identity. Because sometimes, the most incredible part of a country isn't what you see, it's the story behind it.